Hey everybody, Pastor Ben here with an important update for you. As you know, we've been in the Revelation House model for a couple of weeks. This is where we've been meeting in 3 different homes and 3 different service times, and it's been so great. Refreshing, energizing, community building, food, fellowship, the word, you name it, it's been really, really good. And that's by design. That was our plan. We entered a season of rest, and we've been doing just that, and it's been great. What I told you in the very first message, however, in Revelation House is that we must learn to adapt if we're going to grow, if we're going to thrive, if we're going to progress towards what God has for us. We have to learn to make a plan and then realize that that plan is going to change. The plan is changing. When we first started the idea of Revelation House 3 months ago, COVID was basically a non-factor in our church and in our community. It was basically almost non-existent. But in the last couple of weeks, since we've launched this Revelation House model, COVID has come back in a major way. And we want you to be safe. In fact, at the 10:30 service this last Sunday, we had someone there who received a positive test for COVID this week. Out of abundance of caution, and because we started feeling some tickling in our throats and said, is this allergy or is this COVID? And because that's what you do when you're exposed to COVID, is every little thing, you become hyper aware of it. We decided to get tested, Tamara and I. And so we're waiting for those test results to come back. And so we feel fine, but we're just abundance of caution. So I wanted you to know that COVID has made its way into our Revelation House. And as a result of that, we're going to shift and we're going to adapt, because there's 3 things that I want to be able to accomplish. Number 1, of course, we want you to be safe. Okay, that is important. Number 2, we want to continue to gather. That's also very important. Be able to worship together. And then 3rd, I want us to be able to continue to rest. It's important that this season doesn't end yet. And so we're going to be able to do all 3. Here's how it's going to happen, okay? So here we go. Start taking your notes. This Sunday, August the 22nd, there will not be a gathering of Revelation. Instead, I'm going to invite you to join me to participate in an online service with NOLA Church in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is the church led by pastors Monte and Olga Young. You remember they were with us a couple of months ago, great friends of ours, a blessing to our church. And so they are so excited to have us join them online for worship and the word. So I'm going to invite you to do that. I'll post some links here in a little bit about, in this weekend, about how you can join us for that online service so that you can still get your worship and still get your word along with the rest of your church family. So that's going to be August the 22nd. Now, August the 29th, the following Sunday, okay, so not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, we are going to begin gathering in a brand new facility. This facility is much larger than our houses. And so the entire building is about 15,000 square feet. And this is going to give us enough room. There's a big enough stage to spread our worship team out so they don't have to be close to each other. We can put out enough chairs that everybody can have space between, as much space as you need between your friends and family that makes you feel safe. So if you want to just come in and sit in the back row and away from everybody, you can totally do that. But we want to give you space to do whatever it takes to make you feel safe. Okay. So right now in this building, there is another church using this facility in the morning. So we're going to use it in the afternoons. So we're going to be having church beginning on August the 29th. About 1:30 in the afternoon. We'll post some more details as we get close, but it's going to be an afternoon service. So this other church will finish up their service. They will move out. We will come in, sanitize everything, and then we'll have church. It's going to be just like Revelation House, just like we're doing it now. Acoustic worship, okay? A more casual atmosphere. Revelation kids will be with our parents or with their parents, and then after worship, they'll be dismissed to their Bible lessons, all of that. So we're still resting. We're not going to be having all of our serve teams working and all that. We're going to do this in this facility for just a few weeks. And as we get into the second half of September, this other church is leaving this location, and we will take over their time slot, and we'll go back at that point to morning services like we used to do, and we will begin resuming all of our serve teams, Revelation Kids and hospitality and worship and parking and all that stuff. Okay, but we're still going to rest for a few weeks, and we're going to be able to do it this way. It's going to work really well, I think. So we want you to be safe. We want you to continue gathering and worshiping, and we want you to continue resting. This is the season that we're in. We're adapting, we're changing, and so I want you to see you on Sunday online, and we, of course, we want to see you again next Sunday in this new facility. We'll have more details to come, but I just wanted you to be in the loop. Thank you for your faithfulness, and be safe out there. We love you, and we'll see you very soon.